Hi Lisa, let's wait for a few minutes. Let's others join. Um, Hi everyone, let's wait for 2 or 3 minutes more. If uh, anyone want to join, thank you. Okay, it's okay. I'm sharing my screen. Am I audible to everyone? Can please anyone tell me?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Okay, someone wants to join. Okay, okay. Someone's might want to join. First, I want to say something to all of you. 1 minute. Okay. I thought that actually many people want to join in the middle, so it is very disturbing for me and you people also. So let's fix the time within whoever will join within 6:15 will allow. After that, we will not allow because it's not possible to means whenever we're starting that time it's problematic means it's okay for all of you. Mm, any comment or anything? I think no comment. Okay. Okay, I'm safe. Raghav, actually, whenever I want to share the screen, that time again I have to stop sharing and again I have to share, so it will be better. So,
No, actually, there is an add-on. You can use that add-on. It's like a automatic. Whoever comes, they will be allowed into the Gmeet. If
okay,
you don't know the add-on bits, you write to PMRF or NPTEL. I am Raghav from NPTEL IT Madras.
okay, okay, sir, okay, sir. I will
Yeah,
th- ask that one.
yeah, we can share that with you. Otherwise, they're gonna write to professor, instructor, or normal TS, or maybe to NPTEL or the PMRF office that the PMRF TS are not allowing. So it's better if you use that add-on. It will be easy for you and the others also.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, then I'm starting my class. I think. Okay, it's visible, right? Mm, hello, it's visible, right? Can you hear me? If you don't tell anything, then how I can move? Okay, next time I will do that thing that allow everyone. Okay, I will ask that. Okay, I'm starting my class. Okay, first here we told in the previous classes that I will come up with some examples and will solve some problems. And if you have any problem, you can ask me in this class. Or if you have whether I if I can solve them here, then it's fine. Otherwise, I will talk to professor and we'll solve it and let you know in the next class. Okay. Okay. Do you have any question or doubt regarding the previous lectures? Okay, no answer. You can bring some questions, then we can solve it also. Okay, otherwise I'll start. No problem. First question I came up with. Sorry. Uh, Calculate the average. Here I am not going to discuss any means any derivative or derivation or like that, because sir already discussed all these things to all of you. I am just want to do the practical things, means what the some questions that it can come in your competitive exam or any other in college exam or any other thing, because these questions will help you to solve questions. Okay, so first the question is calculate the average value of r, and average value of r. So uh, for 1s orbital, can anyone tell me what is the okay, how to calculate this thing? Anyone can tell? Okay, this is the short form I am writing here. So this will be the 0 to infinity dr 0 to pi sin theta d theta. You already aware of these things. If you don't know, please go through the lectures, and sir already discussed all these things with all of people. And this is the 1s orbital psi star and psi 1s. This is the radial part. Radial part is the, and these two are the angular part. And sir already discussed why it is pi and 2 pi, all these things. I'm not going in details. So what is the expression for 1s psi 1s or theta phi? Okay, you know it has two terms. First the radial term and the angular term, theta phi. Radial term, if you someone give you to solve this type of question, they will always provide you this psi 1s. 1 by root over 4 pi. Okay, this is the expression for psi. Then I will put this psi thing here and we'll solve it. The infinity r square dr g phi means 2 by, I am directly squaring because you know there is no I term, imaginary term. So psi star and psi will be the same. 1 by root over 4 pi square. Okay. Then I am moving. Then it will be r square dr. First of all, okay. Here I will show one thing. Sorry, 0 to pi sin theta d theta. What will be the thing? Minus cos theta. 0 to pi minus cos pi minus cos 0 means minus 1 equals to 2. And another thing, okay, this term you got it na, this will come from this term. I'm just solving one by one. And 0 to 2 pi d phi. Okay, phi 0 to 2 pi equals to 2 pi. So these terms I will write here. Okay, these terms I for the time being I am leaving, and these two terms what it comes, these two terms we solved it, it will be 4 pi. Now I solved it na. This is 2 pi and 2 pi and 2 means 4 pi, and here the things, 4 by a0 cube. Okay, and this will be 1 by 4 pi, 1 by 4 pi into e to the power minus 2r by a0. Okay, now this 4 by 4 pi cancelled. Now what will be the terms? 4 by a0 cube, r square. Here I forgot to write this thing. It will be, means this r will be there na. So this r and r and r square. So it will be r to the power minus 2r by a0 dr. Okay, so a0 cube. Sorry, someone I didn't. Someone want to join? Please allow. Okay. Sorry for the disturbance. So this one will be r cube e to the power minus 2r by a0 dr. So for solving this, we have to know something. Okay. So there is a, actually I am not going in details, because if you want to know then I can share the details with you people. X minus 1 e to the power minus x, this is a Gaussian function. We have to solve it with a Gaussian function. For solving this kind of problem we have to remember it, otherwise it's very difficult to solve this. If this type of function it comes, then it will be n minus 1 factorial. Okay, so if we have to just compare these things with you with this thing, so we have to transfer this function with like that. It will be to the power minus e to the power minus x. So I am taking it this thing as x. So I am take 2r by a0 equals to x. So 2 by a0 dr equals to dx. So dr equals to a0 by 2 dx. This is the normal integration I am doing. There is nothing special. If you forget, please read the 12th standard textbooks mathematics, then you can easily solve it. I'm just doing the integration, nothing else. Nothing chemistry is there. Chemistry I already told you. Okay, then I am putting r cube. R cube will be, what will be the value of r here? A0 by 2x. So a0 by 2x cube minus x, and this dr means here a0 by 2 dx. Okay, so what will be the thing? A0 cube. Please do with me, otherwise you will miss the things. So now so a0 cube 8 into a0 by 2. Okay, so these things, now we can easily say that we got the form, this form and this form. Here n equals to, if I put 4, it means then it will be we get this equation. Then what will be the factorial? N minus 1 means this term will be factorial. So what will be the answer? A0 by 4, and this will be factorial 3. Okay, A0 by 4 factorial 3 means 2, 3 by 2 A0. This will be the answer. This is normal integration means, but this type of questions usually asked in exams and other competitive exams also. So what we get, that R average value of R equals to 3 by 2 A0. Okay, did you get it? Normal mathematics is there. No answer. Okay, I'm moving then. Hopefully, anyone want to tell anything, or hello, or I'm not couldn't able to hear anything. Okay, if you don't want to say anything, then I am moving. I am. Then this is the R average, and now I want to solve another question where you have to calculate the most probable value of R. I just make to show you. I just want to show you that the R average and R most probable will be the different. So want to solve that. So now another question is, most probable value of R in a 1s orbital. Okay. So for that, what I have to do? Whenever want to calculate the most probable means anything max. So most probable means the probability PR R. Here they are telling, so we have to differentiate with respect to R. This has to be 0. This was also from mathematics. So whenever want to do if you think any function is there and we have to calculate where it will be the maximum, then that time we had to do na that dy dx has to be 0. So these things I'm only doing, and the PR is for 1s orbital they will provide it, or if they don't provide it, then also I can solve it. Okay, I'm solving it here. So every day you have to start from the beginning, and don't remember just anything from every case means whenever what is the probability, the size is the probability na. So and we have to convert whenever we are telling it regarding the radial things and the angular things we are taking, then we have to consider all the things. Okay, sir already clearly discussed all these things in the lectures. You please go through it. Okay, if you don't understand anything, then you can tell me. I'm just writing the equations here. I'm thinking that you already know the equation, and you people are not answering anything. So I am thinking like that. So I am moving. Okay, sir already discussed all these things in class. Psi star psi. Now I think someone want to join. Sorry for the disturbance again. From the next class it will not be problem. Okay. Sorry again. Okay. mm, solve it. Okay, this will be the, then I am putting the value of size star. Whenever you are calculating the probability, you have to just put the size star value and they will provide the size star. So already I saw you what is this. I'm just putting the size star value. Sorry. Okay, then this will be, I already saw this thing. This will be 4 pi. I'm just putting it here, 4 pi, and size star value I am putting 0 to infinity r square. What is the value? 4 by 2 by, I already showed you this na psi, 2 by a0, as size is same, so it will be 4 a cube into e to the power minus 2 r by a0. Why I am writing here? You are getting the r, I am bringing the r terms together to make it simplify, and this already I solved. Okay, dear. So what will be the value? And there will be 1 by 4 root over 4 pi square. 1 by root over 4 pi square means 1 by 4 pi. Okay. 4 by a0 cube 4 by a0 cube. Okay. Okay. Now what will be the probability? Probability thing is radial probability 4 by a0 cube. I am taking this term only. Okay. From this to this. I am not giving. You are getting now. I am not giving any limit because I have to calculate the value of r. Minus 2r by a0. You please do with me, otherwise you will miss it. Means now I'll do the differentiation. Differentiation with respect to r. If you don't do and see, then you don't understand anything. 4 by a0 cube. Then I'll do normal differentiation. I'm doing okay. First I will partial differentiation. 2r e to the power minus 2r by a0 minus 2 by a0 r square e to the power minus 2r by a0. Hopefully I am right. 2r, yeah. Okay, then this has to be 0. Means dpr dr is to 0. Okay, then what I got? 4 by a0 cube. I am just putting it, keep writing it again here. 0 minus 2r by a0 minus, sorry, 1 by a0. What the thing? 2 by a0. 2 by a0 e to the power minus 2r by a0 r square to 0. Okay, then okay, then 2r e to the power minus 2r by a0. This is a constant term, so this will be 0. Normal, these things are what I am doing. If you know math, then you can easily solve it. This type of also question you will face. 2r e to the power minus 2r by a0 minus 1 by a0 or square to the minus 2r by a0 equals to 0. Okay, r minus 1 by a0 r square equals to 0. So this term can be 0, this term can be 0, this term cannot be 0. Then r has to be infinity. but here I'm convinced infinity because I have to calculate the value of most probable distance in 1s orbital. So this has to be 0. You can get it more details if you see the lectures and especially the mathematics. If you know, then you can easily understand it. Sorry, 1 minus 1 by a0 r equals to 0. Okay. Then whether r equals to 0 or okay, 1 minus 1 by a0 r equals to 0. Okay. Then what the thing, 1 by a0 r equals to 1. So r equals to a0. So most probable RMP will be, most probable value of R will be the bow radius. Sorry, someone want to join again. Sorry again for the disturbance. Next time it will not happen like that. Okay. Okay, this is the most probable value of R. Okay, now you can see that the R average and RMP are different. So please don't be confused with these things. Whenever someone tell that the average, getting the average value of R, it will be different, and the most probable value of it will be different. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I am moving to the another question. If you have any doubt, you please ask me. Anyone having any doubt? Hello. Are you people are getting or not? Please ask. Please tell me. Otherwise, how I can improve or if you tell something. No.
Actually, madam, I have joined late, so I didn't get anything. So I'll once again go through the lecture
Okay.
because I
Yeah.
have joined
Okay. Okay.
late.
One thing you please see the class 12 mathematics means integration and derivation because these things will be if you want to learn quantum mechanics, these things are very important to know. You please go through that, it will be better to understand.
Okay, sure, madam. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. You if you you can practice in these things in other time also. First you read all the things whatever you want to read, then you solve this type of questions, then you can it will be better for you actually. And if you
Okay, madam.
solve this question, this type of question actually usually asked in exams or any other competitive exam. That's why I'm just focusing on these questions. If you have any question, you can also ask me. Okay.
Okay, madam.
Okay, thank you. Okay, another important thing is now I am introducing another thing that is very important. This type of questions also comes any competitive exam. Okay, now I'll show you, the question is I'm writing it here. I think that will be helpful if you see later or so. Okay, I do know the virial theorem means the mathematical expression. Anyone if can know because this thing is very important only to know the means that the mathematical expression. I'm not going in details I think no one knows. Okay, I'm introducing it here. So the Imperial theorem says that if the potential energy is a function of, this is a constant, r to the power n, then 2t equals to nb. So the kinetic energy, twice of kinetic energy, is the n terms of potential energy. So this is very important thing. You please, if you don't understand, here I didn't introduce any concept, but this you please remember this thing. Okay, now I show you. We'll solve something, then whether it is working or not in our system. So means it is universal or not, means that I will solve through one example we will solve. Okay, this is very important VVI. Okay, first okay, now first what? Potential energy. Potential energy. So now I will calculate the potential energy for
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you just show the previous slide, please? Okay, thank you, ma'am.
okay, thank you. So V1 is means this is the potential energy for 1s orbital. Now I will calculate the what will be the potential energy. So I already showed you how to solve this type of question. Means same type of all these things, but you have to know the mathematics. Okay. Sir already discussed how to solve these things. Again, I am just showing you whether it is working or not through some examples. Sin theta 0 to 2 pi d5 sin star minus sin minus. Okay. So I'm just separating the variable. This I already solved. This will be 4 pi. I solved. If you see the anyone if missed, then please see how I solved it. This will be 4 pi. So as this is a constant, I'm taking it outside. Okay, then here this potential energy term is there. So what is coulombic potential is there, then I am just writing the SI unit expression 4 pi epsilon 0 r, as it is a term of r, so I am just writing whole the things in a same side. And psi star, now I will put the psi star value. Psi star value I already showed you how to calculate now few minutes ago. I'm just writing here, just I am writing the expression 3 by 2 square. Square why? Because these two are same. Because there is no imaginary function is there. A0 root over 1 by 4 by. Did you get now how it main function was r by A0? Whenever you are doing the square, then it will be 2r by A0. That's why I am writing it here. 4 by 1 by 4 by 0 to. Okay, now it will be dr. I missed. Okay, then what I missed, I think. Okay, now I am doing separation things. Epsilon, okay, 4 by A0 cube. Okay, now what the terms? These are cancelled. It is minus 2r by A0. Please do with me, otherwise you will mess up the things. Later you couldn't able to understand. Okay. Did writer, okay, r square 4 pi. Okay, these two terms will go 4 by 0 and minus square by 4 by epsilon 0. So this one, what will be the value? R e to the power minus 2r by a0 dr. You please do with me. I may do some mistake. You can also tell me. 4 4 minus a0 square a0 cube pi epsilon 0. Okay. Now what the thing d to infinity. Now this I'll again solve this. I already introduced the concept how to solve these things. Now 2r by a0, same thing I did previously. Okay, so dr will be okay. Or r value will be a0 by 2 x, one these things and one this thing. Now I'll put the things here, square by 0 infinity that you are getting. If r equals to 0, then x will be also 0. If r equals to infinity, then x will be also infinity. So a0 by 2 x. Please do with me. Again I am telling. Dr a0 by 2. If I don't get anything, please tell me. So okay. Square epsilon 0 a0 by 2 epsilon a0 to a0 na a0 by 2 square x e to the power minus 6 dx. So minus square a0 cube pi. Please do with me again. I am telling, okay, because it will be helpful for me also. If I do some mistake, then you can find it also. X e to the minus x dx a0. Okay, then minus square epsilon 0. Okay. Okay, then it will be this will be solved like I already introduced the thing na, x to the power n minus 1 to the power minus 6 0 to infinity, it will be n minus 1 factorial. So I will just put it here, so it will be 1. So n minus 1 equals to where 1, this it will be 1 factorial. 1 factorial means 1. So what will be the answer for this thing? Minus e to the power square 4 a0 epsilon then 0 5. Okay. Now what the other thing we have to calculate? What Fidel theorem says that 2t equals to nv. Okay. Then we have to calculate the kinetic energy. So total energy, what is the total energy? Total energy equals to kinetic energy plus potential energy. Okay. Then this also Sir also introduced the thing. What will be the total energy expression? Can anyone? I think okay. Sir already introduced the thing, so I am not telling it here anything. For when n equals to 1, 8 pi. Okay, I am writing it here then. Sir already introduced the thing how you came up to this. This is the total energy expression for hydrogen atom. So when n equals to 1, as we are talking about 1s orbital, all the things we are calculating with respect to 1s orbital. So n equals to 1, 8 pi epsilon 0 a0. Okay. Okay. Then if you come, then what is the relation between here? What will be the 2? So 1 and 2, how it will be related? That u1, if it multiply it twice, then what will be the, what we will get, 2 by 2 it will cut, then means we will get the 1, means this will be the b, another thing. Okay, so this another expression. Now I will put the expression here. What will be the value of e1 here? E1 means here e1 I am writing for n equals to 1. Here you can write it here also. It will be confusing later maybe. Okay. V by, please do with me, okay? Otherwise 2, okay, v plus t. I'm just putting the expression of e1 from here to here, okay? From 3. Okay, I'm writing it here. From 3 to t. Okay. Okay, then 1 minus how equals to t. Okay, then what is the virial theorem? 2t equals to nb, na? 2t, then 2t equals to minus b. So from 1s orbital, it will be like that. 2t equals to minus b. I am just these things 2 and minus 1. Okay. So from, okay, now we will see that these two things as means it's applicable for virial theorem is applicable for this system or not. Okay. What I told you that if you carefully see, if what is here the potential energy, what we took, minus square by 4 pi epsilon 0. Okay, I'm writing wrong maybe. 4 pi epsilon 0 r. Okay, then what will be the thing? It is proportional to 1 by r. Means proportional to r to the power minus 1. Please ask, because this is very important thing. If you don't get it, proportional means I am just, these things are constant, so I am just taking it a proportional thing. You are getting, na, means you can write it here like that also, that vr equals to constant, because these things are the constant. So by r means what is now I am just, this is a constant r to the power minus 1. So here this is a constant r to the power n. R to the power n means here n equals to minus. Okay. Did you get it? I think. Hello. Hello. Are you people getting it or? Okay. I think not getting. For solving these questions, you have to know mathematics. No, I am not doing this something. Means, okay, then n equals to minus 1. Then now we'll see these things are matching or not. So what will, where, okay, I'm writing it here. 2t equals to nb. If vr equals to function of n to r to the power n, then 2t equals to nb. Virial theorem says that. And what we're getting from here? 2t equals to minus. So whether we are getting the same result or not, because here I already showed you this is the r to the power minus for particular this case. So what will be our expectation? That it should be 2t equals to n equals to minus 1, putting it 1, putting in 1, my n minus 1, So 2t equal to minus b. This should get now. So now we are getting, this is the expectation and this is that we obtained. So what we can tell, that these two things are means there it is, this theorem is valid for these equations, this for 1s orbital psi 1s also. So means if you can if anyone, if where the potential in, it depends on the potential energy. I already discussed how it is dependent on r. If some cases that v are proportional to r square, that cases 2t equals to 2v, means kinetic energy and potential energy will be same. Okay, so here we proved that this theorem is valid for this system also. Hello, anyone is there, or hello, listening, or hello? Should I stop here, or another question I have, I can solve it here?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.